Hi guys, it's Lily. Third attempt making this video. I am not sure what's going on. If I'm touching the keyboard or whatever, I don't know. Well, okay. This is bags made for Crafty Angel online Shilpa for our swap. I get a lot of questions about my altered bags, how I do and what. So, well, okay. If you're making your own bags, use just gray brown paper and, flap it together. That's easy. When it comes to decorating them, firstly, I usually always a image in the middle, on the front, and I back the image with something. Depending how the bag is. These ones have the Tinkerbell in front, which Virginia 1468 gave me. I didn't want to give away Tinkerbell bags, so I wanted to cover them up. So I covered the bag itself with vintage book paper. You can cover it with napkins, scrap paper, tissue tape, washi tape, tissue paper, lace, fabric, endless possibilities. Is you use your scraps on your bags. That's what I'm trying to say here. And I also, everybody have some stuff we kind of struggle using. Perhaps we've been given the stuff. Sorry. We don't necessarily know how to use them. Perhaps it's the wrong color. It's a lace with the wrong color. Well, glue it down on the bag and distress it, paint over it, use it as texture. Pull out the stuff you don't use very much, and perhaps it's just sticking in your and taking up space, because you can do a lot with stuff like that on the bags. And I have done a few of those, and I'll start showing you. Okay, for this one, for example, see here, it's the vintage book paper cover. See through the light there, you can see the wing of Tinkerbell. It's actually a French dictionary book paper. Here it actually says to send. I didn't see that. Oh, well, that's very fitting since I'm sending this. But I'm not gonna try to pronounce that because that will probably sound bad. Well, we're using scraps. Now, this here was a scrap. Yeah, it doesn't look quite like that, but 2.5-3 years ago I started making this wristlet, and I didn't get happy because the cameo became a little crooked. I didn't use the right ribbon in the back. Didn't have much, so this is too smooth to tie up with, because it's just it kind of falls apart if it's worn on the hand. And it's actually hand sewn, see there. So, but I had this stashed away, and it's been annoying me a long time, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna take it apart, and I'll probably find no use for it. So I used it here. So it's actually the closure of the bag is attached to the front flap, and you just tie it back so it closes the bag. And then I used a piece of fabric from IKEA. It's curtains, and they're fairly cheap, I believe. So I just rolled it up extra here, you see, to make some dimension. And then I printed out the image from the internet, and then I put down the lace as a frame. And these were some clock handles, or some stuff I haven't been using that I bought a long time ago, some stickers, but now I use them as lines. And this here though is definitely not scraps. This is tiny little recollection flowers I got from Natasha, my sister. Hot Lips. And this is a recollection flower. Michael stuff. Yay. So that's the first baggie. Okay. Second baggie. Here. I printed out some images, as I said. This is some stuff I have had sitting in my folder for a long time. It's from a store in Etsy. And then this here I kept. Scrappy Jack 1 gave it to me, and I keep these, you know, stamped images, die cuts and so on. I keep them aside somewhere, and then I go through them when I'm making bags. I always go through stamped images, pre-die, cut dies, you know, all those chipboard pieces, you know, because there's always something that's fitting. And this here just went so well with the brown butterfly and the crafty embellishments, which are this here, and there. So, and there's this is art tile I made that didn't quite, it wasn't successful, so I just glued a little punched out butterfly on top. These butterflies are punched out with Martha Stewart butterfly punch, this one. And I punched out a lot of stuff from my stash of Scandinavian vintage books. So, and it's even some with notes. So, and there's a picture from the internet, and just a little cutout from a lace on top here again. And the black butterflies, no, flowers, minus the center, because that's a big cap, are from my store, Shabbilicious on Etsy. And there again, same flowers with another flower center, and here we have some tiny little doodad flowers, and I made this ruffle here. And it's a ticket, and I love this lady, she's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And here again, fabric from IKEA. And here, Shannon, I love these, I love the punch outs you made for me, thank you very, very much. And here's also one, it's from Diana, Polly's Frogs, here on YouTube. And I got it's almost a year ago I got them. Now I've been hoarding them. So that's that bag. And then let's see in this one. And here I used a piece of doily. It's from a biggie doily that I cut up. So it's just what do you call it? Trim edge, fringe, no, edge on the doily that's left. So I made a flower, some glitter around, and there's a button from Trisha, a little shabby chic. And here is some flower appliques with doodad flower and a pearl. But she actually says Merry Christmas, I think. I don't care, I just love her ribbons. And here's a doodad butterfly. Isn't that cute? Let's see if I can get the shine on it. There. And glitters. And acetate thingy. Butterfly again. I could have put stick pin through this one actually. Perhaps I shall. We'll see. And a little flower more. And then it's this one here. And this one actually have 2 images on it. And I used a bottle cap, which I put down my clock inside, and then I didn't care much for making it 100%. It was just like being filled up with something. And this dewdrops again, and aluminium bead Isn't that gorgeous, that bead? I love that pattern. It's have glue there and a thimble and a suitcase and its ladies. And there is some wall orchid craft flowers and rosettes. Yeah. And I used a little bit of spray on this one. See the shimmer? It's Lindy's Stamp King spray. And a vintage button. And the last one. And that looks like this. And I guess a few of those will like this. Pink. The image here, I believe, is Lina Cavalieri. She was a famous opera singer. I used this pretty lace, and then I put down the funny I really love these sprays. I just got them in 2 days ago, and they're going up in my store. They're probably there when you see this. And another flower. And this here, see, I didn't glue the appliques down. I glued them in between the applique flowers. So it's kind of got this dimension to it. I like that. It's a new thing to do. And just bling, 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 bling. Bling it up. And a nice little ruffle. I think Trisha gave me this one. So that's the last bag. So yeah, I hope you liked my baggies for Shilpa. And I guess I have more to film. I need some more coffee now. I hope you like this, and I had lots of fun. And remember to use the stuff you might not be using otherwise. You can color it, and you know what, you never know. And perhaps you can do a color scheme that's not normally yours, like this one here. It's not my style. It's vintage, yeah, but the copper and the brown, it's not so much me. But you know, for a little project, and it helps you to kind of challenge your style a bit as well, doing the alternative colors on the bags when you give away. And the recipient can take off the embellishments if they like, and we use them as they like. And I think that's a nice thing. Or they can actually frame them and make a collage or something with them if they like to. So yeah, I hope Shilpa likes this. I can't wait to see her, well, at least hear her smile. And I see her smile on Skype later afterwards she opened it. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.